What up, people? This D-Lo again, and I got news for y'all. This came out yesterday. So Google is in a little bit of hot water right now. So apparently, y'all, there's a class certified in Google app tracking lawsuit. So there's a lawsuit against Google right now. Google tracking class act lawsuit over. So a class action lawsuit filed against Google LLC by a group of consumers who have been certified by a California federal judge. The consumer claimed Google secured tracked the browsing active of its account holder while they was using a third-party app the company provides service for. The class action lawsuit was filed in California federal court. So this is what Google was accused of doing. You never know what's going to happen.
Class certified in Google app tracking lawsuit. Photo Google tracking class action lawsuit overview. A class action lawsuit filed against Google LLC by a group of consumers has been certified by a California federal judge. Why? The consumers claim Google secretly tracked the browsing activity of its account holders while they were using third-party apps the company provides services for. Where? The class action lawsuit was filed in California federal court. A federal judge in California has granted class certification to a group of consumers who accuse Google of secretly tracking the browsing activity of individuals who use third-party apps it provides services for. The judge, in certifying the class, rejected Google's argument that the consumers' claims were inherently personal and highly individualized and typically unsuitable for class treatment. As to the uniform conduct of the class, the actual damages model does, in fact, account for class-wide attitudes and Google's class-wide alleged wrongdoing, the judge ruled. The judge ruled the class members also shared at least one uniform attitude related to privacy, as evidenced by their uniform conduct of switching web and app activity / supplemental web and app activity off. More than 100 million Google account holders part of 2 certified classes. 2 nationwide classes totaling more than 100 million Google account holders were certified by the judge, including a class of Android users and another class of non-Android users. The class of Android users consists of third-party app users who claim Google falsely told them they would be able to control whether Google saved data related to their activity on non-Google apps via its web and app activity (WAA) button. The class of non-Android users, meanwhile, consists of third-party app users who argue they had their browsing activity sent to Google despite having the WAA setting turned off on their mobile devices. It is unreasonable for Google to expect, as it does, that users must also stop using the many apps on their phone after selecting WAA to be off to show a lack of consent, the judge wrote. Google agreed to a settlement late last month that will resolve claims it secretly tracked the internet searches of millions of users who were under the belief they were browsing privately using the Chrome Incognito browser. Have you had your browsing activity tracked by Google without your consent? Let us know in the comment. Comments. The plaintiff is represented by Biko Reblitz Richardson, Mark Mao, James Lee, Josh Stein, and Logan Wright of Boies Schiller Flexner LLP, John A. Yanchunis of Morgan & Morgan, Pennsylvania, and Ryan Sela of Sussman Godfrey LLP. The Google tracking class action lawsuit is Rodriguez et al. V. Google LLC et al. Case number 3:20 CV 04688 in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California.
Wow. Okay. So, I don't know what else to say about this at this point. I mean, Google. Y'all might tell me what y'all think about this. I really don't know what to say on this one. I really don't. But I will leave the link to this offer in the description box. Google just they got some issues. I'll say that much. They got some issues. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Leave your thoughts down below, and make sure you hit that notification button so you get notified every time I put out videos like this. And I will see you next time. I'm out.